Anyone
hey,
want
I should try out the new thing that I got set up.
Anyone want to quickly shit talk about the Rexes before we start?
No, because we're starting right now.
No! Damn it! Fail.
The shit
And
talk will
that's
have to
what we
hold till
start
later.
with.
I hope she's broke. That's all I'm gonna say.
Well, we're going nostalgic, so there's
Well,
much to talk
he's
about.
mentally
there.
unstable.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, we're live. This is episode 16 of the Beyond Pixels podcast. Today we're
That's
talking
right,
about
sweet
the
16.
old days of VRChat, the nostalgia. Mostly going to focus in on like 2017 to 2019 because that's when most of us joined VRChat, it seems.
Yep.
So I'll start off with my experience in VRChat. So I got in VR because of watching Noble streaming VRChat. And I saw a bunch of Kana, so I was like, I want to play that. I like Kana. I just watched that anime like 2 weeks before. And I'm like 18, 19 at the time. Like just out of high school. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's play this game. And I fucking fell in love immediately. So I have played way too much VRChat. And I used to have the big old harem. Like I married 160 or 180 people back then in VRChat as a big joke, and it was all fun. You're just staring at me.
We're married. Wait.
Menacingly.
Wait.
We're married.
Was I
Am I
again?
mute? Oh, okay, we don't.
I don't
We
remember. I know Vampy
in
was
the
number
hundreds something.
69.
Nova, you know what I
You were
meant.
probably like 160 or something, I think. I think you were in the like 160.
E-boy Fox.
Stealth.
Yes.
Do you remember which number wife she was?
Oh my.
Which number?
Yeah. Because I married my children back then.
How would you know?
You gotta start branding them.
I don't
You're
have
making him
any
sound like
no
a fucking
idea.
wait slave.
I am
Where's
my
that
own
cell
brand.
guy?
I married so
It's
many
me.
people back then.
Married
you just
so
tag
many
him
people.
like
I
that?
was
I've
in
got
so
my
many
other, I've got my other
families.
headset on.
Why is
Sound pretty
Sobe
good.
in
A little
chat
background
instead
bleeding,
of
but that's
in
about it.
world? What
There's
the
gonna
fuck?
be. This ain't exactly a mic noise canceling headset.
In that case,
there's
This
a
is
really,
one of the
really
cheaper
cheap
ones that has a
software.
better mic.
No, there's a super
Huh.
cheap software I can point you to sometime. It's called Noise Blocker. I use it in certain circumstances, and it's so good.
Okay.
there's one that's made
We'll
by
look into it
Doritos,
later, though.
and I'm not joking. The actual Dorito company made a noise cancellation
Oh, yeah.
software.
They made it
So-
to remove the Dorito
Yes.
chip crunch.
So if you're biting chips on stream, it takes out the bite.
I see. So is Sobe coming, or can I take his spot?
He'll be here eventually, I think.
Yeah.
He says Steam isn't working
He's
for him at
having-
the moment. He's trying to fix it.
He's having some issues. But anyway, so we're talking about the old days of VRChat. 2018, 2019 mostly. 2017
Yeah.
if you joined then, but I think yeah, the Knuckles. Okay, how does everyone feel about the Knuckles?
I love it.
I remember it fondly.
I
little
remember
fun,
I used to
fondly.
be
That's
a
about
queen for the Knuckles.
I know I hated it back when it was there, like in like mid 2018. I hated it. The early days, like the first month that I was in VRChat, it was funny. I only saw it once or twice. Then it exploded way too much in like March or April of 2018, and it was so annoying. So many of them
Yeah.
everywhere. And then now that it's so almost
This
non-existent,
is not an
it's kind of
ASMR podcast.
it's kind of
I'm
sad.
sorry.
And every time I do see them now, I get excited. I'm like, fuck
Love this
yeah,
story.
Yeah.
the old days.
I think the last Uganda Knuckles thing we saw was the fucking Ruba, if you remember that.
Oh God.
You do.
I don't know. I just remember doing the
I think every
raids,
time I
public
see
him
world
now-
raids. We would all just like do
Yeah.
Uganda Knuckles and just absolutely just fucking raid. I had one friend of mine
Oh,
who
man.
I knew for 2 years
Oh,
who just
I
kept that
remember
meme
those.
going. I had a friend of mine who just kept that
I
meme
wanna
going
sit
for
on
2
the
years
couch with
straight
Xavier,
into
but his model was
2020
too
and
big.
straight into 2021. I haven't seen him in a long time, but he
You know,
never
for me, I
cut
can't even
character
see
ever.
my
He
body while I'm
constantly
in here,
stayed in,
so I forget that I'm what
Uganda
avatar I'm in.
You're gigantic depresso.
Let me see if I can fix this.
Well,
Let me see,
so
where is it?
back because of the Knuckles meme. I actually, the avatar that I used to wear, the
There we
female
go.
avatar
How
with the
about
breast
this?
and everything. I used to.
That's a little better.
At one point, I made tiny versions of it and had people running around calling me mother. It was hilarious.
Oh,
Wait, I remember that. I think I wore it once. Oh.
Hey,
Oh,
how
I'm sure
guys
you did.
doing?
Okay, so this is actually a fun story. Out of everyone
boy.
that we've had on the podcast ever, Gems is the only one. No, Gems and Stealth are the only two people that have that I have pictures of in this world. Back at Spawn,
do you?
And I still
think
have
you
the
have
model.
one.
I still have the model.
there is you in your old Stealth, your old yellow boy. What's
I could
Tails
literally
model?
put on the
Like
avatar
the
right
much
now.
older Borked one?
Yes.
Yeah, I think the one that was just naturally high.
Yeah, there was no fixing that.
Oh my god, this
We
is
do
so
need to
weird.
eventually recreate the High Tails avatar.
Oh yeah, make it better.
Christ, when did these two get here? I did not notice them walk through the door. Hello.
How you doing?
Came in like ninjas.
Jeez.
What's up,
Good.
Hi, Xavier.
I got legs
I
now.
think that was Xavier. Was that
How
Xavier
you
or was
doing?
that Stealth?
Me.
You're so
I got
hard to
legs
tell.
now.
I don't remember which
Anyway,
avatar was
so,
earlier. Okay,
yeah.
got it.
Cheers again.
The Knuckles meme. How did you guys feel about the Knuckles back in the day?
That's how I started.
I was a
VRChat.
queen in one. That's also how I kind of
boy,
started.
what?
It gave me a glimpse into VRChat.
This guy's got the look like I don't know you. I don't fucking know you.
Yeah.
Do you know the way?
Oh.
Do you know the
Do
way?
you
They're gone.
Oh,
They never
God,
found the
sweet
way.
cheeks.
They did not find the way.
That guy's
So
a great ass.
I kind of
no,
like.
it's still a thing
when-
these days.
It's
never
very
gonna end.
rare. Every time I see it, I get excited. I'm like, "Fuck yeah, the old days are coming back!"
No, they're not.
Oh man, like what other like crazy things? Ooh,
Wait.
the
I
the
got something for you.
train of cat, the cat band, marching band. Does anyone remember them? Did anyone have a run-in with the cat marching band?
Kind of?
Oh, did
I
we VR
Oh, that
I
was
remember
like, what?
that,
That was.
but that,
There is a
Let me see.
video. There is a video on YouTube that I am in because the cat marching band came around in a world that I was in while I was in desktop.
were you in the
It had to have been
in
like the
te- in
first
You
week
know-
of January. I was
You
in
in
the
the
After
theme
you
Park
mentioned
world.
dust.
theme park world.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's never.
Oh,
gonna
man,
end.
that reminds
There's
me.
gonna be Knuckles
The
somewhere.
old worlds, like the old
Keys,
Avatar
what the fuck
testing.
are you?
Oh
It's
yeah.
never
She's
gonna
a
end.
Knuckles.
It's never gonna end. I'm forever. If I
Avatar
find
testing
You know,
if I
keep
find
the
a
myth
Knuckles
of the
that I
legend
like,
going,
I'm keeping it.
Tease. You do know I used to
Jeez.
drink with the creator of the Knuckles meme, right? Gaston's. I haven't seen him in so long. He also
What the
invited me to
fuck is
sleep
that?
on his floor or in his bed with him or some shit if I
What?
ever went to his
That
country.
sounds like something the creator of Ugandan
Hey,
Knuckles would
when you're
do.
flirting,
I'm
you
not
don't want to beat
surprised.
around the
Yeah.
bush, or maybe
Yeah, really.
Shit. Wait, was he flirting with me? God damn it. That might be
He
why he
may
doesn't
very
talk to me
well
anymore.
have been.
Oh no!
Turtle, you
Was the
ditch
knuckle?
motherfucker.
Oh god.
Turtle, you
I am
missed your
very
opportunity.
tense.
I don't open my bed to everybody, but I'll open it to somebody.
He wanted to sleep with me. Holy shit.
Wait, Stealth, are you in full
Mhm.
body for once?
I am. I was trying to tell you that earlier.
Well,
I've got
full
legs.
party earlier.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Okay,
I'm gonna bust your knees.
so
I was
Don't do
about
it.
to say
again,
break 'em.
talking about the nostalgia, the old days, the early days, specifically like 2017 to 2019. Those, like, we can all agree, those were the good
Remember-
old days of VRChat, right?
My favorite world to go to
So-
at that time
Mhm.
was probably the talent show place. We talked about it last episode, but I think to me, my favorite place
Open
to go
mic
because
night.
not only you got
There's Sobe.
comedy, you got musical performances, you had guitar battles between
Oh, God,
people,
the guitar
and it was like
battles.
it was like Crossroads in VR for me, and it was so much fun to
Yeah,
watch.
failed rap
And-
attempts.
but you had all sorts of different
Yeah.
people coming together in terms of that stuff. But I would say
Yeah.
for me, like the one world I constantly loved going to is the talent show, the 100% open mic
Yeah.
night, open mic night.
Oh yeah.
I only ever went to
Yeah,
like
open
one or
mic
two
night
of
was a
those.
great world.
It's
I
kind of
used to
where
hang out
met
in
most
open
of
mic
my
night
other
all the
friends.
time.
I met most of my friends in the Black Cat. If that doesn't say anything about me, I don't know what does.
I think mine was also. No, mine was the Great Pug. I met a lot of people through the Great Pug.
Sobe,
I think
we
you met
missed
us
you.
in
Oh
the
yeah,
pub,
there's a
didn't you?
lot of
I never really
there's a
went
lot of
to the
old
Pug.
people in this
When I
world
get
right
reloaded,
now.
I won't miss you again.
Man, the pug.
and then
I
Oh,
used
it
to
was a
hang out
joke.
in the pug all the time. Like
Or
I have
was
some
it?
crazy stories from the pug.
I have a story from you.
Stealth,
in the box.
I think you were there. Oh God, no! I know exactly what story.
I was there.
We'll
for a
talk
lot
He
about
of things,
saw
that.
you'll
the
have to
message
specify.
pop up.
Stealth. I don't know if you were there for this one, but Soy Boy, which again, like that's a
Oh
funny
my
story.
God.
Soy
I've talked to
Boy,
him- I've talked
his
to him.
name,
If you're in chat,
his
Soy
name
Boy,
was
I miss you.
originally,
Anyway,
yeah. So Soy
Oh, do you want
Boy's
to join?
name in VRChat
no,
was
no.
originally Sro Boy,
No, I just see it on the chat.
SROBOI.
Yes.
And I couldn't say Sro Boy at the time. My mouth just did not function for those words. So I just started calling him Soy Boy, and he eventually changed his VRChat name to Soy Boy
had to roll
because
with
of
the joke.
me. And it was
You
I
asked
think
me, I
hilarious.
he's
think it
changed
was
his
a better
name
name.
again now. I don't remember what though.
He's back to Soy Boy or Sro Boy now, I think.
Oh,
God damn it,
Or
Turtle.
Shro of some sort.
Oh, hi, Vampy.
I mean, he'll always be Soy Boy to me.
Yeah, and because of you,
I mean-
now I call him Soy Boy on a whim.
Yep.
Yeah.
No,
But
I
anyway,
see it.
so back in like 2018,
Hey,
20,
Vampy.
I think it was 2018. Me and Soy Boy are hanging out in the roost of the pug, and I don't know if you were there or not.
may have
But
been.
we're hanging out in the roost, and someone comes upstairs and says, "Hey, don't go downstairs. There's furries fucking behind the bar."
I was there.
Oh my god. I
And
didn't tell me
Soy
about
Boy,
that.
Soy Boy just looks at us and says,
Didn't he,
"Oh,
like,
I'm getting
charge
banned
down
for
there?
this." Soy Boy
Oh my
was
God.
streaming on Twitch, and he's just like, "Oh, I'm getting banned for this." Respawn's like, "Oh no!" Everyone followed him, and that's the story of how I met the creator of Play Space Mover.
I can't.
He was
hit
one of the
shit on my
furries
bug.
behind the bar.
Sobe!
Sobe, no.
I can't turn off. The
I think
oh
he's still
my
having
God.
issues.
Yeah, that's how I met the creator of Play Space
And
Mover
that's how
because
I
he
met
was a
your mother.
furry.
Wait,
He was
a lot of people in
furry.
the weirdest ways, Turtle. Where am I going?
Yeah.
It's either he
Where-
met-
where
met
are
him
you
in a
going?
weird
You
way,
going
or
to
he
another
met him
dimension?
drunk.
Might have been.
Ah,
Oh,
it's a
boy.
blood
What-
sweat.
what other
Hello,
wild
said blood sweat.
Dimension.
What other
I met a
wild
majority
stories?
A majority of
back
my
then?
friends I met in either the box or I met them at Japanese shrine. Those two worlds, like specifically, because those were
Oh.
always
Oh,
like
Japanese shrine is where I spend
oh,
a lot of my
man.
time.
Oh
Like, those
yeah.
two
The
were
OG
so
shrine.
Oh my
Black Cat.
god.
because if you couldn't handle the
So-
shrine, then
Oh,
you go to the
God.
box, and if you couldn't go to the box because it was too full, you would go to the shrine.
Yeah.
What about the pug?
Back in
God.
2017
That's what we were talking
Japan
about earlier.
Shrine,
Like,
there was a lot
box,
of
Yeah.
pug, shrine. What
there was a lot of Japanese worlds
Midnight
back
What
then
about the
that
old, the old loading
where if you
sound?
went in
You
a
were in
specific
space.
there if you went in a specific direction within these Japanese worlds back then, there wasn't a visible portal that you would just walk through. You would just like walk through this road and then end up in a different world. And most of these worlds back then, when Japan Shrine, the old version was around, were also very hyper realistic. So like if you wanted to go to Japan and experience Japan, the best way what people would experience that was to search up a world on VRChat and go to a world that someone made of a hyper realistic Japanese themed world. And so back then we didn't have visible portals. We would just like walk, and then we don't even know where we ended up, like on the other side. Random people. Also, back then we had avatars that hid the nameplate. The colored border behind like some sort of transparent like barrier that would hide the nameplate.
Yeah.
Oh, those.
Oh man, what about all the crashers and crap back in
Oh no.
back then? Man, okay, this is actually
God.
hilarious. So
The box situation.
yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
But let me explain this. So I have a very specific. I know it's like it's in the thousands now, I think.
Yep.
Anyway, so I had this one instance. Shit, you guys just made me fucking forget what I was gonna talk about. Oh yeah, the hackers and crashers. Okay, I remember now. So there was this one Room of the Rain that I was in, right? And I think it was Room of the Rain. And someone came in. No, it wasn't the Room of the Rain. It was someone's home world made off of the old home kit. And we're hanging out in there. I don't remember who I was with or what, but suddenly everyone crashes, and here I am with my shitty little RX 480 GPU. And I'm just like, everyone else crashed. And the person's like, yeah, you're next. Tries to hit me. And they're just like, what the fuck? How are you still here? And I'm like, I don't know. I was immune to crashers for like 6 months.
Yeah.
Because my GPU just simply would not.
Dude, I
my
need to
GPU
downgrade.
just would not generate this shit.
Yeah.
It was great.
Like, I know it's not really
Maybe
a
it's so
problem
old
anymore,
they don't know
but
how to
this
fuck it
day,
up.
I still love when people try and crash you and it just doesn't happen and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It
But,
looks like I've
so-
won this round.
Then let's move on to the box. We're gonna talk about the box. Me, Gems, and Stealth were in a box while I was streaming, and we're all at the mirror, and
Yep, that's you
someone turns around. Stealth turns around and says, "Turtle, is that you?" I turn around and I'm like, that's me, but that isn't me.
Actually, that's not quite what happened. You were singing Let's Get Physical in the mirror, you looked deeper into it, saw yourself, and you went, wait a fucking second.
Yeah,
There's literally a clip for this. I thought the vlog was saving.
He probably doesn't watch it anymore because he doesn't want to remember.
Oh, I
he
did go
doesn't
back
wanna
and watch
remember.
it when I was back in January when we were getting ready to start the podcast. I did go back and watch it, and oh my god, it's hilarious. But anyway, so what
Stop
happened
freaking out.
is someone managed to either get the password or get something to my account and log in as me, join off of me, and that's the story of how I became my own friend in VRChat. Because they
Are
sent
you still
myself
on?
a friend request.
I need to see if you still are. I don't know if
I'm
there's any way to
not,
view that.
because VRChat went and took that away completely now. So even if I
Damn it.
am, VRChat treats it as
Like-
though I'm not.
When this
Why
happened,
They went
must they
back
take
and
away
made a
all the
lot of
good
database
stuff?
issues.
the funny thing is, we all just made like an entire group just to figure out what the fuck was going on, and
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
literally shit on this dude.
Yeah,
Like
so
that
we
scene from
figured out
Spaceballs.
was the
I'm my
original
own best
imposter.
friend.
the guy that was doing this stuff. I'm not gonna name names or anything, but he added. We ended up with him in a Discord group chat, and we were talking
Yep. Yep.
a lot of shit back and forth with him, and it was hilarious. Like, oh my god.
We even randomly made a deep fried Stealth the Fox emoji at that time.
Oh man, what about the
wasn't that just
what about
wasn't
the
that just my face
fucking
in my own
seagull
log
one?
room
Yes,
uniform
that was
deep
your face
fried?
looking at your fucking wife.
Oh my god, hang on, I need to see if I still have that. Hold on.
what about
Oh,
the
no.
seagull one? You
I
made
need
that
to see
seagull
this if
one.
you
That was
haven't
fucking
yet.
great.
And then I made one that that involved my dad, and it was so
What about the
fucking funny.
hentai thing?
I will put
Oh,
it in
You're not.
the
Hold on, I'm
sources
going
sub
through,
channel if
I'm
I
going
find it.
through. Oh,
Oh,
let me think
boy.
of some.
Stealth's wife not
Yeah.
knowing what
There's a
hentai
pod,
is the
everyone
best thing
being
I've ever heard.
deafened,
I'll
scrolling,
post that one
scrolling,
too.
scrolling. Scrolling,
There it is.
scrolling, your wife is in here, you talking to them, scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. Oh,
Now, where's
Oh
this
man, that was
random Roblox ad.
Where are you
that was
putting
so
this
much
in,
fun back
stuff?
then, man.
It's going to be in the Delta server, like Radical Delta, under
In-
And there's
my
zombies
Discord.
fucking
yeah,
being
under the
bugged.
topic sources in the Beyond Pixels podcast.
I'm scrolling through
Man,
if I
just
can
going back
find-
to look at
Wait,
who
stealth,
was
Radical
in-
Delta-
stealth.
I don't
found
see
it.
Also,
Oh,
Titan
Nope, I
Junior, I know
found
what you're
it.
talking about.
Oh, sorry, he called it the Turtle Club.
Stealth, I found it.
Yeah.
I sent it to you.
He's got
Oh,
a Radical Delta and the Turtle Club.
That's not the problem. I can't right click in VR for some reason.
there you go. I found the memes.
Oh man,
I
yeah, it
believe
was,
they
it was
invented
so
And then I
Nice for
found
that.
Kiri doing the same
person,
trick
too.
again.
You're trying to paste, right?
yeah.
What
No, I'm trying to
controls
copy.
do you have?
Just regular Vive controllers.
No,
I
no,
just
no.
say
Click
You have
it,
to, like,
and
double
then
click
Control
the
C,
thing.
Control
I don't
V.
know.
It's the end of the world. Damn, does anyone remember Turtle
just go
Dude
to your
having
computer
at that
174 viewers?
I may have to, yeah.
Wait, what?
Oh God, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh
I
shit!
literally-
Was that when
I
McCrackle
literally-
rated me?
Yeah.
Oh,
Or
we're
was it
talking
when
about
Kimple
hashtag
rated me?
turtling now.
It was McCrackle.
Oh,
It was McCrackle.
God, yeah, the turtling.
Guys, have a look.
Okay,
have a
for
look
anyone.
at the old UI, everybody.
Yeah.
Oh god.
The tur-
Okay, everyone.
Do we want to really
everyone
go to
quiet
this?
for
We
just
could
a
go
second.
out
Let
and look
me-
at the turtling wall.
Let me.
All right,
Not
before we
taking
go any
them all
further,
out there,
I've
but
got it in topic sources in the channel if anyone wants to look. Go ahead, Turtle.
let's talk about this for just a second here. So
Yes.
back, so I have stories about McCrackle. I joined him one day in a presentation room, and he was literally just standing here T-posing against, like, Ad Friendly or someone. I don't remember who he was T-pose challenging, but he was T-posing for like 6 hours one day. But he got pretty big, and I was hanging out with him one day in VRChat,
Did I miss
and
McCrackle?
someone just suddenly started saying that I was turtling because everyone was saying that he had a bent dick because lobsters have bent dicks apparently.
Ayo? I
So
was in my
so
room
Oh.
for 2 minutes coming back to this. What?
so
What's going on?
Why did that AO sound like she was into that?
Far behind now.
Apparently,
So
lobsters
McCrackle-
have
Yeah,
little
it
dicks.
sounds like she
That's
was
all you
like,
need to
"Oh,
know.
I want that."
so
Oh, okay.
McCrackle
Well,
having his
want
chat
bent
constantly.
dick.
Okay, quiet.
This is a good story.
So
No.
No.
McCrackle, all of McCrackle's chat and his followers saying that he has a bent dick. He decided to look at me and say, I have a turtling dick. And I was like, oh God. And everyone just exploded saying hashtag turtling. So people legitimately tried to make hashtag turtling trend on Twitter.
On Twitter.
And it was close.
Yes.
There were a few
You know what?
hundred
I
tweets
need-
for that
I'm
within a
gonna
couple
go to the
hours.
instigator for that?
There was also a
I'm gonna
bunch of
look up
fan art
hashtag
that was
turtling
made.
right now.
That
Now
channel,
you're dead.
the sub channel may or may not
You
still
can
be
look it up
up
on
to this
trending,
day.
too.
Wait, I
It's
see it.
trending history.
wait.
Yeah.
I see it. For some reason, I
Yeah.
typed in hashtag turtling, and the first thing I see is a post with a turtle in a box.
Yeah, there
Oh, wait,
was
no,
a
it's
lot of
guinea pig
crazy
in a
shit
box.
going on.
What?
Yeah, there really was.
There was so much
All right,
wild
can I
shit,
throw
man.
a nostalgia topic? To
Yeah,
the
yeah, we're
table?
just hitting up some of the
I found it. I
Trying
found a
to
post from that
find-
time. I found a post.
Trying to find
It's-
the public
someone's
avatars
doing this
that are
because
not
of
safe for work.
@McCrackle. Hashtag
Or
turtling.
making
Oh.
They're big sh- Yeah, go ahead.
No, like I'm gonna just throw a topic on the table for everyone to talk about their experiences. But Who has a nostalgic experience on finding or making not safe for work avatars
No.
back in 2017?
No.
Nothing
Does
at all.
uploading one
No.
count?
Nope.
Just
We're not going to talk
nope.
about that.
Nope. Okay.
There's been too many times.
How about the annoyance of just trying to
you'll
find a public
remember.
avatar that looked good?
That
I
is
mean,
true.
okay, when I first got in
Oh,
VRChat,
yes.
I was wearing the fucking the Unity Chan avatar, that Big Al in Big Al's avatar corridor. That's the first avatar I ever wore. Oh my god. Okay.
My
MMD
first
Nightclub,
ever
the one where
Kana.
you selected a song. Oh man, that world. I love that world.
I remember the MMD world. You just click and you watch them dance, and it's just like, that was my first
Yeah.
world. Okay, I've remembered my first world. There you go.
No, your
That
first
I don't
world's
remember
the
my
VR
first
chat
world. Oh wait, my
homeworld.
first world was
Get it
looking for
right.
an avatar. I think.
No,
Same.
first world I went to.
Oh, the first world I went.
I went looking for Kanas. I found a police
that weird
Kana.
fucking. when
Oh
it was
my
racing on the
God.
walls. That was the one I went
The
to.
screaming link, I do
I
remember
forgot
that.
about
What?
Kana Gang.
Oh, dude, Kana Gang. I
Oh,
love
yeah,
those
strong.
Kana
Hey,
guys.
motherfucker.
I'm
Oh
still
my
friends with
God,
all those
no,
guys.
No, that's
we
worse
actually
than
had one of them.
Knockos.
We actually had one of them on the
No.
podcast for a bit on one of the previous episodes. One
Yeah.
of the old members of that, at least.
Yeah, I used.
Man, I miss Kana Gang.
Well,
Like Kana Gang, they made some good songs and shit. Pope beats. Ah, man, I miss those guys so much. They were awesome.
Yeah, but they were
I remember
everywhere.
there being like
it
some
was
sort
murder.
of head pat. Or...
Kana Gang
Head Pat
itself
Patrol!
wasn't everywhere. There was a lot of Kana avatars.
Yeah.
That is true.
Maybe I was just in the wrong
Kana-
instances.
Kana
there were-
Gang itself was just a handful of specific avatars, a couple hundred people max.
Well, I
And that
guess
was
I
at the
just hanging out
peak of it.
instances where they were literally in my frames.
I remember
Oh,
there
man.
being like a little group called
Then
Head
again, like I
Pat
said, I was
Patrol.
running the VR
Oh
channel on my
my
goddamn laptop.
Never heard of that.
Okay, I was
oh,
just-
oh boy.
It's fine.
I was
It
just
old.
thinking about
So look
something.
at
Can I
source- look
actually
at
ask a
topic
question
sources.
because I want to know if anyone else has something like similar to what I'm thinking. But I remember back in 2018, 2019, some of my favorite worlds to go to during the holiday season were like the Christmas worlds, where it's
Yep.
snowing and it's like town center with like a
Mhm.
circle and you had it was an absolute like Christmas winter wonderland in VR chat and it was absolutely amazing. And nowadays, whenever I go to these like updated worlds, it doesn't have the same feel as it did back in 2018 or 2019. Does anyone else get that same
Yeah.
feeling, or am I just the only one that's the old
I
fucker? around?
honestly want to
yeah,
go
I feel
back
that way.
Where's
to.
the
So-
people?
Yeah,
I
One
want to look
specific
back at the
world.
old loading screen.
One specific world that changed so much, and I hate it. The Void Club. The old OG 2018
I
version
agree.
of the Void
I
Club.
agree.
I
Oh,
agree.
yes.
The Void
Now
Club
you're
is
making
now
me
just
sad.
too modern and crazy and wild, and it's so laggy now. No one goes there anymore because it's just lagging out.
Mm.
But it used to be like the go-to club world. Everyone was going there.
Oh, that was so much
And
fun.
there was only a couple mirrors in there. Like, it was such a good world. I
You
have
should
so many
mirror a
memories in there.
lot,
There-
Turtle.
There's actually a picture.
Music.
There's actually a picture of my old avatar with my first real crew of friends in VRChat in the Void Club. They took that picture and added it to the world. I'm on the first page of the picture. Because they ended up with like 4 or 5 pages within 2 or 3 years, and I was on the first page. Always.
Nice.
Yeah, man.
I miss
I miss those
testing
guys.
world.
Oh,
Avatar
testing,
testing?
world. Yes, I
Avatar
love that
testing
one.
world. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite place to go. My
That's
favorite place to go in that whole
the-
place was in the very back where you actually like went to where
Yes.
it's pitch black and only your emissions showed up. It was absolutely like you couldn't
Oh.
see anything but your
Yes.
emissions. That was it.
It was beautiful.
Man, does the Avatar
it was
testing
so
world even
beautiful.
exist anymore?
I don't
It
know.
probably
I-
does.
it-
I don't think a lot of people go to it anymore.
Even
It's
if it
Yeah.
doesn't
so
exist,
high.
I know that there's another
But I think
version
this-
of it in like Hugging
It's a ghost
Dungeons.
I think it's
world.
about 100.
Yeah.
that was where they kind of established like what your height of your avatar was. Like that was like
the ruler. Yeah, it was
Yes.
simple.
Yeah, that ruler.
You want to be 5'1"? No.
Well, that's where they tested full
So
body. I
everybody's made
thought.
themselves 6 foot.
I thought that was the purpose. of it
Why the
originally.
fuck is there
No,
a
this
world
just
called
tested how tall
Skibbity
you were.
War?
about it.
This is
What? No.
Stealth, that's not nostalgic.
Wait,
Forget
wait,
about
I have
it.
to search this.
Children,
What?
so
It's
poor
not
children,
nostalgic.
so
That's
cursed.
why we're talking
Get it
about
out. Get it out of here.
Shit
Get
like
it out
this
of here.
is what exists now.
There's Skibbity War Map 2, Desert Skibbity
Stop
War,
it, Tur-
Skibbity Toilet Base. What the
Vampy.
fuck?
Vampy,
Vampy,
no
shut
more.
up.
Don't call me Turtle.
No
We're
more.
not-
Vampy, no more. Bloodsworth,
I
Sir
stopped looking after
Bloodsworth,
that,
it's
like,
time
last
to
one. I was just-
stop.
Perhaps for
Okay,
the
Sir
best.
Bloodsworth, it's time to stop.
Anyway, so we've got like avatar testing, the MMD nightclub, the OG Void Club. What other like old worlds that no one really goes to anymore? Well, we had the open mic night. But what
Nobody
other ones? I know
goes
there's
to
just-
the rain anymore.
Didn't
The cardboard
VRChat
box.
like
Anyone
supposed to
remember
be
that?
a homeworld than it
Yeah,
was
Room of
before?
the Rain, isn't it?
There's Room in the Rain. There's Presentation Room.
It's the room.
I mean that one was
Oh,
a big one
yeah.
back in the day.
Oh, presentation
Oh,
room.
yeah.
Hang on. There's another one I immediately thought of. Never
was-
have I ever. I don't see anyone there anymore.
Oh my God! No,
God,
this
the
was my
OG
area.
Yeah.
I was the king of Never Have I Ever. I loved it.
I remember we just, if you had to move
Most
forward, you
of
had to
these
man.
things
drink.
to this day, they
I
I
have
gotta remember
stories
those
from Never
days.
have I ever.
I remember a ton of like.
So do I.
yeah.
Most of them have to do with you.
I had joined a random public Never Have I Ever in the OG Never Have I Ever. And this was after I learned how to talk like a girl. And someone comes up to me and says,
Anyway.
"Are you Turtle? Dude, oh you're a girl or you're a guy, Okay. I'm like, "No, I'm a girl." Fucked with them for like 20-30 minutes with that voice.
I
And then
was
it's
there
like,
for
"Oh yeah,
that.
by the way, I have
was
a dick."
there for that.
Yeah, it was so good, wasn't it?
Because, like, okay,
I
to
was
me,
there for
having
that.
known
Fuck.
you, it doesn't sound that good. But if it's anybody else who doesn't, it's freaky.
Yeah.
I still remember the stream when you was actually going to class for that.
Oh God, yeah.
I
Man,
still
Cloud,
miss
I
you,
haven't seen
Cloud.
Cloud in forever. Cloud like disappeared, and I can't find anyone that knows what happened to him.
Yeah, Cloud has fallen off the face of the earth.
It sucks because I kind of miss them. I was trying to find them, talk to them again, but they're just poof.
Gone.
I've had a
God.
lot of people. My group's kind of been like that lately. It's like, where have they
But
gone?
now-
It's like, I'll just
I-
keep it
Yes,
there.
you
Man,
would, dude.
Friends that you don't
Yeah.
see anymore.
Mm-hmm.
I legitimately was in a public black cat the other
I blame
day.
Power World.
Just joined a random one, and someone shows up behind me. I didn't see their name, but I heard their voice. I turned around, saw their name, didn't fully comprehend their name, looked back, turned around and said, "Hold the fuck up!" And it was someone I haven't seen in 4 years because they unfriended me. They disappeared and nuked themselves from the streamer community at the time, which I don't ever
Yeah.
really consider myself as part of the streamer community. I was just someone that was streaming VRChat. I wasn't like any of the other streamers ever. I was just having fun, interacting with people.
like
I wasn't
any
like
other girls.
You were
streaming.
there. You just weren't
I wasn't.
there.
Yeah, I wasn't streaming to like get content. I was streaming just to
He wasn't trying
bring
to
more
connect.
people into VRChat. You know, like bring the
That
people
way.
that couldn't play VRChat into VRChat. I wasn't there
You
to like,
quite
oh,
literally
gotta get the
were
funny
the
content
content.
so we can.
Experience
Yeah,
being a
that too.
trap.
You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that. You just are the content.
Yeah, but man, I miss the old days so much.
God.
I think a lot of us do.
You made me just start
I
looking
don't.
through
I
all
miss-
of my old
I
friends
miss
lists
the
and just
song
realized
that
how
would,
many
that would
people I
play
never
when you
see
started
anymore.
up VRChat. And I have
Yes.
to
I mean,
continue.
nostalgic
It's
moment.
still
So-
on YouTube. It is still uploaded on YouTube.
Yeah, I
So-
know. It's
oh
on
God.
YouTube and Spotify. And
Oh
there's
God,
a
okay.
loading. There's a
Spotify?
world for
Hold on.
It's old loading screen.
Hold on,
Yes, yes.
hold on. I have another thing that I used to do. we did like 2 episodes of it back in 2019, I think 2018, 2019, before TwitchCon 2019. The VRChat skits that I did. Stealth, you were there for that, weren't you?
I was there for a couple. I think I was too busy at the time to actually join most of them.
Yeah, there was you, Sobe, and a couple other people. We had Null there, also. Oh man, I haven't seen Null in forever. Or Marrow. Shit. Yeah, there were so many people that I haven't seen. Frosty Frog was on just a couple days ago. I saw him.
Yeah,
not even a week ago I saw Frosty Frog. But anyway,
my headset's so fucked that it's hard to get on.
Anyway, back in like 2018, 2019, I was like, you know what? Let's make some VRChat skits and play into the whole crazy shit that's happening during my streams, and it was fucking hilarious. It was 2 episodes, I believe, about Soy Boy coming after me, sending me to jail. Because I was doing all sorts of crazy, wild things, like looking up someone's skirt, whatever. Like there was all sorts of things, and then I ended up in jail, and it was just great. It was. I mean, I want to do that type of stuff
another
again.
world.
We may eventually.
Near Automata.
We'll just need to.
Oh yeah, I've still ended up there a few times in recent times. Yeah.
It's still available. Still good.
It's still around. It's still nostalgic.
And
I remember like you hanging out with like a ton of like I think mods and that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of the world I met you in, Turtle, but I cannot for the life of me find out.
It was like a house on the edge of the ocean with a big dock. I remember the world. I don't remember the name of it, but I remember what it looks like.
Turtle here.
Oh, here.
That's right.
Here's another one I know we used to frequent a lot: Nier Automata.
I legit just said that.
Yeah,
I wasn't paying attention.
I might have mumbled it, but you know, he heard it.
Exil.
He heard it. That's all that matters.
High Ninja.
He's the host
I can't
here.
remember which.
Exalted Sensei?
But I know we were both drunk. When we
Yeah,
met.
man. I'm not friends with Exil anymore. He unfriended me a long time ago, and still don't know why. But whatever. But High Ninja, I see him once in a while.
Yeah, Ninja
Probably
keeps reading
unfriended.
me.
I think
I've seen
Exil just. I think Exil just unfriended a bunch of people and like really shortened his friends list down. So yeah, a lot of people have done that
also,
over the years.
like,
Yeah.
I
think he's still
There's
one
been
of
a
my
lot of people that have
friends,
done
it's
that
just
over the years.
I saw him. Yeah, I saw him recently, and he seems to be doing good at least. Because it was just like a late night chill.
Man. I miss so much about the old crap, man. All the crazy stuff that would happen. Like now, compared to now, you get on VRChat and you'll see someone once. Like if you were a new player and you joined a public world and you added someone as a friend, you might see that person once and never again. Like I legitimately add people and I put them on a favorites list right away. And then I never see them again. They're never online again.
Which begs the question: is something
reality.
scaring them off, or is it just?
Oh God, am I scaring them off? Oh no!
I used to do. I did the same thing.
Why
Like,
would you do
every
that?
time I'd meet new people, I'd add them onto the list. For me, it was like the lottery ticket. Next time I pop on, who knows if they're going to be available? I'll just hop in, do something on my own, and all of a sudden the world's flooded with people. And I felt like that's been dropping, less and less. People don't want, they don't really want to be your friends as much anymore. And even if you're online, they see you like, well, I don't think I want to just join them. Even though they say, you have you're on blue, just join them if you want to. I think there's like some increase in maybe intimidation factor why they just don't want to join on you now. It doesn't.
Yeah.
So
the world has.
What about this part? When VRChat added the status colors so you could be hidden and not letting people join you, compared to how it was before, where if you're on VRChat, anyone can join you as long as you're not in an invite or friends only world.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
that is.
that caused a lot of the issues because a lot of people set themselves to orange.
Yeah.
Just stay on orange.
Yeah, I mean, I stay on
And
orange a
because of
lot
that,
now
even if they're in a
because
world
if
you
I
could
go,
join.
so I've proven this
Go
over
ahead.
the last couple days. I put myself on blue status for a couple days. I didn't even
I
make
would
it
have
out of
been
my
there for
home
that,
world, and there were already
but-
5 people in the room with me within 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I think I was
did
one
not
of them.
make
want
it
to
out
see
of
their
my
friends
home
on here.
world.
Dude, your homework was like really
Well,
good back in the day.
I also have, yeah, dude. Okay, who here remembers having crazy parties in this world? I know you two over there are kind of being left out
Oh
here
my
because you
God,
weren't around me back then,
yes.
but the crazy
I don't
parties
know if I'd
happening
say
in
I
this world.
participated in any of them, but I
Yeah.
do remember them.
Yeah.
No, Turtle's
were
the kind
there.
of person who
Yeah.
throws
I
was
parties
there.
in any world. I
Truth-
mean, fuck.
I may
every
have
time
been
see your
there.
Do
goddamn
you guys
black
remember
cat,
me?
you're
Something
fucking
on the
Truth or
side.
dare, and I am
and it's
sorry,
just a party.
but it was fun.
I don't think much has
It's,
changed.
Yes.
always a party around me. It's always a party around me. Let's be
Pretty
real.
much.
You become the party.
Man.
Honestly, my favorite New Year's
There's a
party
party
is
inside you.
has to be my favorite has to be from New
the
Year's.
old-
my.
So I'm
The
glad
old
I didn't
2019
go to
world
VRC
where it was
anymore.
actually New
Well, no,
York.
it's safe
Oh.
now.
Yeah, New York Times
Oh.
Square, actual
And
New
I
York
think
Times
it's
Square.
safer
than
It was
it's ever been.
2018 turning
Oh,
into
man.
2019. I still have that VOD
Yeah.
saved on my Twitch. That entire
Man.
VOD, I have it fully saved.
Oh
The problem
god,
is it's
I'm
too safe now.
remembering those those like
That's
those
fair.
bots that were named Magic 3000
Turtle.
during New Year's. I don't know why.
Oh no!
Holy
is Turtle
shit.
dead? Turtle.
Someone just popped in the chat. Nocti Emperor. Haven't seen him in years.
Oh
But he
my
doesn't
god!
play
I was
VRChat
looking at my
anymore.
friends list and I saw his
That
name.
name sounds familiar. Hold on.
Yes,
He used
I
to hang
remember
out a
him.
lot.
Why hasn't he been? Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what
used to
they
game
said,
with him.
McMahon,
I
I'm
used to
glad
do
I
things
don't
like I think
play
Vermintide
VRChat
2
anymore.
and a couple of other games.
Yeah,
with
no,
him.
it's a lot better than it used to be.
Man. Fuck.
Hi.
Yeah, VRChat. I mean, I miss the old. Like, if we could take the
Face
current
palm.
technology that we have right now, the current like technology, the world creation stuff, like Udon avatar creation stuff
Not
that
the
we have
internet
now.
name change
If we
on
could take the
Twitch.
current technology and move it back to 2018, VRChat would be
Yeah, you
such
did
a great
change it.
place.
All right, I got a question to throw on the table.
Stove.
Your first
Come
over here and
modded
throw it on the table.
experience of VRChat.
My first what?
Experience?
Your first modded
Um,
experience of VRChat.
Modded? None of us really use mods ever.
Never used
Mine
my
was
mod.
usually just
have.
for avatars, just to favorite more avatars, but that was mainly it. I never
Just
used
to
it.
favorite
I've
more
never used
avatars.
mods and I
Really
never
use
will.
mods.
Just to favorite more avatars.
I
And
end
I-
up staying
I
away
The
from
only
suck
ones
at
that
mods.
use
starting
games like
stream mods.
Stellaris.
I don't
But
I don't use it
Yeah.
anymore.
Oh my
God.
Yeah.
You have to
Oh,
keep in
yeah.
mind, almost
Congratulations,
everyone in
Nocti.
here was streaming back then. So, for one,
Look
we
at the
never
chat.
would have
Yeah.
ever
Congratulations, Nocti.
and play
used
Warhammer.
mods.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay,
Man,
Nocti's
so,
the
but
so he
man.
gets
mods
married,
played a huge part,
and this
like
chick
maintaining.
steals
2
him away from
years.
us.
Understandable.
Yeah, for 2 years now.
Yeah,
Oh,
Steph, how could you?
almost 2 years
How
now.
could
Turtle,
you?
you're
Damn.
just saying that because my wife keeps sending me back to you.
Your wife keeps sending you back to me. Well, his wife took him away from us.
God
It's
Well, it
not
doesn't seem
like
like he's been taken
He is
away. He's in
turtle.
full body.
damn.
No. Nocti.
We're talking about Nocti.
No. Oh, Nocti. Well,
Yeah,
damn,
Nocti's
Nocti.
married now too for almost 2 years.
Well,
Aww.
So
I don't know that. I don't
Aw.
think I know that person. Or if I know the
Man.
person, I don't remember you.
it may have been a while since
There's
you've seen them.
so much.
oh god,
Like,
he,
I used
he
to
used
hang
to be
out
in the
in the
Warhammer
MMD nightclub.
avatars all the time.
Oh,
He
man.
says, I know
Okay,
everyone
my
in this
first ever
chat.
day in VRChat was streamed and recorded. It is on YouTube still, so you can go back and experience what I first experienced in VRChat. The first
went back
minute
and
loading
watched
into
that in the theater.
the hub. Yeah, we did. That was great. We got to do that again. I mean, like, okay, when we went back and watched it, We get to a
King
point,
Cobra.
and I look at someone's name, and I'm like, ha, thick tomato.
Wait! Oh my god! Yes, I remember
We
Cobra.
missed King Cobra.
I talk to him from time to time,
Titan
but he's
Mrs.
got...
Cobra.
Oh, yeah, Cobra's gotten a bit,
Anyway, let me keep
God.
going on this story because this is funny. So
yeah, this is a great
me
story.
and
We'll get back to
Stel-
Cobra.
Me and Stealth went back and rewatched my first ever VRChat stream years later, and we're watching it in this big theater, and I look at one of the names that pops up on screen. I'm like, thick tomato. Not even 2 seconds later, my first day in VRChat, says the same fucking thing.
With the same giggle, I might add.
Exactly.
My Twitter was like,
Big tomato.
big tomato. Without skipping a fucking beat. You haven't changed that much.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, that guy, I would love to meet him
Man
again
had
and tell
some
him,
deja vu.
you are hilarious. I love you.
You are an
but
icon.
Alas, I think there's been a surplus of thick tomatoes now, so it'll be hard to narrow them down.
No, I sent him a friend request a long time ago, but he hasn't been on VRChat in years, so...
Yeah,
Oh,
he got squished.
Damn.
Yeah.
you know what? I legit just thought of something.
I want
First
to remember the
experiences
$5.99.
with VRChat families.
Here.
Oh god.
Does anyone have
Families, ew.
You know what? Let me see.
Ew.
Can I
First-
let's see if I
First
can invite
time
my
I
little-
ever
VR
got
little
married
brother
in
into this.
VRChat.
Hey, you got
That
married,
also
you
counts.
The first time I-
bastard. Why wasn't
yeah,
I
the
invited?
Was
first
that
time-
Castell?
No.
He got
don't.
married
at
Let me
least
tell the
10
story the
times.
first
I
time.
bet she cheated on you within the
Okay.
first 5 minutes.
Shh. 150 times. Try 150 times. I know who number 150 was. They don't talk to me
I said
anymore.
at least 69.
I'm not going to say who they are.
Nice.
Yeah. Now, listen to this. So, the first time and the trigger
shit.
that caused me to start marrying people. I don't remember the guy's name, but he was supposed to get married to this girl, but she was like, no, I can't do it anymore. She stood him up, and I was like, hey, you've got everything going. I'll marry you, man. So
God.
we had Father Longburb. It was one of the burb avatars with a really long neck,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they were officiating the wedding.
Oh, I remember one of my friend. My friend, I think, has like an avatar world for burbs. I don't know if they still do it anymore, but
Man,
yeah, burb the
there was
burb.
so much wild shit. Cloud Burb. I still see him once
I
in a while.
wanted to go on King.
He's one of the old
Oh
burbs.
no,
Oh,
I don't even. I don't
Cloudburb's
even
around.
think
That
that's the
sounds
one I'm on
familiar.
about because I legit know someone named Burb.
It is
Well,
should be.
I know Cloud Burb. I was saying which burb I know.
When I'm saying which one I know,
But I want to
I will
remember
bite
King
you.
Cobra for a minute here.
I
The
dare you
salesman
to.
of VRChat.
Yes.
Ah!
Oh, let's go. Let's bite.
Yeah, man, we gotta get
Quietly
Cobra.
enjoying my
We
We've got to
cherry
get
milkshake.
Cobra.
Sir Bloodsworth.
We gotta
you're-
get Cobra
you're
on a
supporting
podcast.
Dude,
We-
I
okay,
still
what
have a
we need
clip
to do-
of.
Dude, I could.
I like
Dude,
the
I
fight.
could
still have
DM
a-
him. Hold
I
on.
still have the clip of King Cobra doing his Dick Insider
Yeah.
joke on my stream. I still have that. I still have that.
God.
It's like-
Dick Insider.
There is clips and videos
I wanna make
somewhere
that-
of me shoving a pineapple up his ass
Yes.
IRL.
Well, I had to delete that. Funny, so I was streaming that night, day 0 of
Yes, that
TwitchCon
was.
2019, and what happened was that every 10 gifted, he had to shove the pineapple up his ass on the pogo stick.
Yep.
And
And
here
it was
I
like
am,
it was me
drunkenly
and 3 other
walking
people
by.
streaming in the living room, and all of us got 10 gifted at the same time. And so it was just
So
like
I'm-
1, 2. It was like this guy was getting his ass pumped all fucking night
listen,
by his own damn
circuitry.
pogo stick.
Circuitry.
It was so
I
funny.
remember
I
this
had to delete the
so
VOD.
It was
I had to
so
delete the VOD, otherwise
crisp.
I'd get banned.
Let me tell this story though.
Chris.
I'm drunk off my ass because this is like days after my 21st birthday. I'm
Yeah.
plastered. I'm walking upstairs to get food or something, and Cobra looks at me and says, "Hey, Turtle, want to shove it up my ass?" And I'm like, "Okay." He hands it to me. I'm like, "You ready?" He's bending down, grabbing his ankles, and he's like, "Yeah, go for it." I take that fucking pogo stick, slam it up his ass so hard, and here I am just standing here, with the pogo stick and the pineapple, watching the top of the pineapple go woo, 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 thunk, and falling
I was gonna
halfway
say, I think you-
across the room. And I'm just standing there, staring at the pogo stick, looking at Cobra clutching his ass cheeks on the ground, looking back at the pogo stick. Looking at Cobra, looking at the pogo stick, and I'm like, oops.
Set a recording of y'all being together in the same room, I think, during that time.
It was
I just don't...
Yeah, actually, no, I was.
hilarious.
I think I got sent a video with them being
Titans.
together.
Yeah.
So Titan asked about anyone who remembers a dude named Vexius, and I.
Oh yeah, that's my Viking bro.
Vexius?
Me and him.
So long though.
Vexius,
So me and him
yes,
years ago.
Yes.
Me and him years ago, we actually played
Yeah.
Dead Space 3 together. We did multiple sessions of Dead Space 3. We're talking like hours and hours of just playing this game, hammering it out on the hardest mode possible, like getting the best chips, getting all the secrets, everything. Like we just hammered this shit out on Dead Space 3. And trust me, it was just like every time he died, I got pissed. Every time I died, he got pissed. And it's just like, it was just a back and forth. But I'll tell you this, anytime that I got online on VRChat and we hung it together, man, oh man, it was a fucking tag. Me and him, we tag teamed this shit because I remember there was this one creator. There was this one creator that wasn't affiliate yet, but he was close. And so we was just like, you know what? You want to fucking raid? He's like, you read my mind, brother. I'm already clicking the button. And so I was like, okay, fuck, you know me better than I do. So I'll tell you, if there's anyone in this game that I would consider closest to family, it is Vexius, 100%.
Man.
I'm trying to remember it. But for
Okay.
some reason, I'm
Are
having
there any
Vexius
other
overlapping
like
with
avatars,
Rai-Hai, and
worlds?
I was not
I mean,
able
if
to
Dude, I haven't
find
seen Rai-Hai in years either.
the Dockhouse video.
No, I've seen him.
Is it the Treehouse world? I think like you gotta throw the
Treehouse
Treehouse
in the
world
Shade.
in there. Yeah, like that one has like a notable
Man.
history in
I should DM
VRChat now.
Yeah. That world will never be updated again.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know what happened.
Because I'm friends with his account still.
Yeah.
Rest in
There's-
peace.
Yeah,
Like that's
no,
so
Yeah.
let's
I
just
Alright.
take a
in
moment.
October.
Let's just take a moment here. So I personally have at least 3 accounts on my friends list that will never be logged into again. Not because someone chose to leave VRChat and go off and pursue other, but because they are no longer on the earth.
Oh no.
They were amazing people, amazing friends. There's Gilbernata, there's 1001, and I don't remember the name of the other one at the moment. And I feel bad for that, but
Yeah. Dedicate this minute
I mean, it's
stream
what,
to them then.
yeah, exactly. So if you guys have anyone that you know of that is no longer with us, that you used to hang out with in VRChat and you have good memories of, this is for them.
I don't
Amen.
know if any of them passed. That's the issue. They could have.
Military. Ugh.
Now let's just play the 20 partially offline
So a
sound.
friend I
Yeah,
know.
okay, now let's
Friend.
play the very
Let's bring-
off-putting accordion.
And now we're rounding to the end. So we're gonna do the thing that I always do at the end of the podcast, and we'll do the advertising of you and what you do and where people can find you. So we're starting with stealth.
All right, if my VR
Oh, someone
behaves
said
properly.
Poke Ash? The fucking YouTuber?
Poke Ash, yeah.
Oh,
I've talked to him.
I saw
talked to him.
Pokeash
fucking
recently.
ill.
I'll promote
He's
inside
great.
the turtle.
fucking ill. Fucking
Oh.
ill.
Are you talking about Poke?
Pokeash.
Are you thinking
I
of
actually
a
played the
different Poke?
Helldivers 2 with him recently.
Because Pokeash is cool. I'm good friends.
Let me
Without
send you.
me.
Yeah.
No,
Poke
wait,
Ash
no,
is cool.
no. Let me find.
Well, it was
the,
before
You're
you
thinking
had the
Pokeballs.
game.
Okay, that's fair.
the YouTuber?
And I was playing with
No,
You're
him.
thinking
he's not a
Pokeballs.
YouTuber. No, Pokeash is not a
Oh,
YouTuber.
William.
He does not upload to YouTube.
No.
William.
Okay.
No. Okay. Anyway,
Okay.
You're thinking
My bad.
Pokelols.
Holy shit.
Pokelols.
we're doing
The other
which
person.
I've also
As I
met
said,
Pokewalls in VRChat. fun stories.
Okay,
Anyway,
the other Poke Ash
so
is probably
Stealth,
cool.
go ahead.
I don't know.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah. Sorry, going off of that. Y'all can find me at twitch.tv/DeltaFox. I will stream eventually. It's been hard trying to find free time, especially with this little nut on my right.
Mondays, stealth Mondays.
I want to say hello to her again. I missed
I will try it. Baby girl, come
Okay,
here.
Davian.
Oh, real quick,
Hold on.
Zavian TV,
Hold on.
Twitch, and YouTube. And also, same thing that that Stealth said. I got some good news in IRL life, but it's keeping me from streaming right now.
And Vampy.
Alright, I would love to stream, but my current computer won't let me.
Yeah, we tried to the other
It keeps giving
night.
me issues whenever I pull up a game and stream, and it's just... I can't... Not even with...
You need a whole
VTuber avatar,
computer
it's just
upgrade.
Impossible.
I can't help you.
Yes.
It's time to get
so,
branded.
unfortunately, until
Let other
I
people
can
speak.
figure...
You can
I
speak
need to
during your
get a new
turn.
PC. I maybe get YouTube started up in its place again.
From
That would be
Starforge.
under the current name I have, Vampy 1001, but not sure if that will work either. So I'll have to try it out. Yeah. Otherwise, if you want to
Okay,
follow me on
Nova,
Twitch
if you
and
have
before
anywhere
I
that
get
you
back to
post
it,
anything...
Sir
Oh,
underscore
so,
Bloodborne.
Vampy's still going.
I was saying,
Okay.
if you
Nova,
still
do
wanna
you have
follow me
anywhere
on
that you
Twitch, maybe
post
one before I
anything
get back.
anywhere?
Well, obviously you know me. I'm a variety streamer, so I'm currently streaming right now for you. Ha ha ha.
Oh boy.
But Nova Gems up top. I go by that literally everywhere, unless it's like not available. Sometimes it's not. Either way, I mainly stream on Twitch. And
Why was
I'm
I
trying
not
to get into
following
more.
you?
What? Thank you, Sir Bloodworth, for the follow. Anyway.
Okay. And Circa 3, my boy. My man in green.
Yes, of course. I am on YouTube. I do upload videos there. I'm also on. I do have Kick and Twitch accounts. I don't stream on them as often as I should be. You can follow me on Twitter. The same name, SYRKATRII. But if you want to see me stream, you want to see the live streams, go to Rumble, rumble.com, and search me. You'll find me there. There's only one man by this name, and if you see me on TikTok, it's not me. I will never join that fucking website to save my life.
Okay, and Tease, go for it.
You can find me on TikTok at teasvrc or Instagram tease.vrc.
Right off the gate.
And Stagnant, if you have anywhere that you do anything, go for it.
You can find me on TikTok, Stagnant VRC, and then for Instagram, TikTok, Stagnant VRC, and then Instagram is stagnant.vrc. I do showcase photography, and I take photos for unreleased avatar commissions.
Nice.
Okay. And for my part of this portion of the podcast, this has been episode 16? We've been going for a couple months now of the Beyond Pixels podcast. Thank you all for being here, talking, having a good time, telling your nostalgia stories. We'll definitely have another episode touching on this idea in the future. I'm in the works with getting some older people that have been in VRChat since like 2016, 2015 on to talk about their first experiences. But you can find the podcast every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 p.m. Central Time on twitch.tv/Road01. You can also find them on YouTube, reposted every Tuesday and Thursday at some point during the day. That's the new schedule there. So you'll see them one episode behind on YouTube, but they're there. So you can also join the Discord. There's a link down below, whether you're on YouTube or Twitch. No matter where you're watching, there's always a link down below that lets you join the Discord server and give your input on what we should talk about next. I think that's pretty much it.
hang
on.
Obligatory fucking shit show, never forget.
Yeah,
Also,
the old man.
one last thing, real quick. In the comment section down below, if you've been playing VRChat, what's your favorite world? Leave it in the comment section on YouTube.
Oh yeah, that's a good
And
one.
What's your
also,
favorite world?
if you like, exactly. I was just about to say, if you
Like,
like
follow,
what
and
we're
subscribe
doing
on Twitch
here,
Prime.
Yeah. Like, follow, subscribe, do all that stuff wherever you're at. Help us out. Pass us to your friends. Get them in. You can also probably join in the podcast in here if you have VR chat and think you can talk about something. We always talk about online and VR related topics. So that's pretty much it. So I'll go ahead and end things now.
Bye, chat. Favorite girl say bye, chat.
Bye.
See you around.
Bye bye.
Alright, I'm gonna go play some Valorant. See you
You
later.
tell